What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comments section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. And speaking of the $50 giveaway, the winner is Santo Gato. Santo Gato, you are the winner of the $50 giveaway from last week. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate everybody who comments and shows love. All that good stuff. Every single video. Appreciate y'all being here as always. Real quick before we get into this week, I'm just going to reiterate once again, because y'all know my whole focus is one thing: making you make better decisions in the sports betting world. Whether you use Props Made Easy, which you can see right here next to me, or you use something else, so be it. Should you be? Probably not, because it's only $20 for EV here at Props Made Easy. But if you want to spend more money somewhere else, go for it. My main focus, though, is ingraining into your head how important playing plus EV is. Like, I've talked about it many, many times. And look, every professional sports bettor will tell you that's the only way. And I'm telling you the same shit. That is the only way. Long term, okay? You are not gambling. You're getting a mathematical edge to where over long term you will be profitable. It's not a question of if you will be profitable playing plus EV. The problem with a lot of people, and the reason they don't have success like they should, is that they don't give plus EV long enough to mathematically get to the profit for them. You know what I mean? Like some people will start their plus EV journey and immediately have an amazing week. Some people will try plus EV for the first time and lose their first week. But the point is, you have to do it long term. You have to. I am up 75 units this month. My bankroll is $100 per unit. I put $100 on per unit. Times 75, $7,500 in profit this month. And all I did was take 2 seconds every day on this amazing tool you see to the which side is this for me? When y'all watching this, I don't know if it's going to be over here, whatever. Okay. Either way, these amazing tools that are only $20 a month. Literally, I had a hand in helping create them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what works in this industry, and we put it into work for y'all. Made it affordable for everyone. That's the whole point, is making regular bettors professionals the moment they sign up. So go try it out if you haven't already. In this video, if you want to be somebody who's making $7,500 in a month eventually, lock in. Get serious about this shit. If you're not serious, you just want to have fun, do some parlays, and you don't want to take this shit seriously, and this is just like a fun thing for you, you don't care about how much money you make, go for it. Go do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? And there's going to be people who watch this video who think, what does he know? And you're going to go back to playing your fucking parlays and all this other shit. That's fine. But for a lot of people who are using Props Made Easy this month, a lot of them used our strategy we implemented, which is 5% or higher EV, okay, and 30 or more books built in the consensus. What is that strategy doing? Not only are you playing plus EV, which is a long-term profitable strategy for everyone, if you do it, here's the thing. It is a 100% fact that anyone who's not making money long-term playing plus EV is just lying and aren't playing plus EV. Y'all don't understand how obvious it is when you come in, if you say, oh, I played plus EV for so long and never made money. How obvious it is how much of a liar you are. This isn't something where somebody's just telling you, oh, plus EV will work for you. This is a factual thing in the sports betting world. You play plus EV. You get plays at a positive CLV long term, or you're not making money. That's it. Nobody is using intuition. Last 5, last 10, or a capper on X is profitable. None of them. That's just fact. It is what it is. But the reason why these people make so much money is because so many people aren't knowledgeable on this shit. And at the end of the day, the people who watch me are going to be knowledgeable. That's all I know. All right. I'm going to lead y'all to that water, and y'all eventually going to drink that shit. You're going to get to the point where you so dehydrated, you're going to eventually drink that shit and become better bettors. And that's what I'm here for. Even if this video gets one single view, and that one person implements this strategy and plays plus EV consistently, I did my job. I'm trying to help as many people as I possibly can. And help yourself the most you can by joining Props Made Easy. It's only $20 a month. The only reason I heavily promote this is because it's only $20 a month. You're not spending much bankroll on the tool themselves. These other tools to get plus EV, you're spending 50 plus. 50 plus for a regular bettor. That's not sustainable. You can't do that and make profit. You can't. So at the end of the day, lock in, play plus EV. All of the Props Made Easy members who have been playing nothing but plus EV straight bets on these sites, these DFS books are not where you want to be if you want to really make money. I know like a lot of y'all plan because the advertising, you see it on TV, you see PrizePicks on TV, you see a million ads for PrizePicks, Underdog, all these other sites. But the regular books where you can play straight bets are the most plus EV strategy you can possibly use. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all Props Made Easy members and people watching my videos who have implemented the strategy of playing straight bets, 5% or higher EV with 30 or more consensus books built in. You guys are most likely nearing the end of your first month using that strategy. And majority of you, like 98+% of you, are in the profit for the month of April. So congratulations. And I look forward to just raising y'all's unit size as we continue to go. Great job if you've been playing it consistently through the month of April. To the people who tried it and maybe lost for a few days and gave up on the strategy, eventually one day if you want to make money, you're going to have to lock in and deal with those ups and downs. And you will, at the end, be profitable. But you have to deal with the losses as well. It's part of the game. All right, let's get into the picks. Now, in this video, I'm going to give y'all 3 locks that you must lock in. But I'm going to do it with the Props Made Easy tools right here on the screen. I'm going to go through the absolute best options. Now, first of all, I made the comment throughout that little morning rant real quick because it's Monday. We got to start the week getting y'all ready and locked in on the right strategy. All right? I talked about how DFS books are the worst options that you guys have. Why? Because they force you to parlay. They force you to pair plays up. And yes, you can play multiple plays that are plus EV and great, whatever. But long term, you're just not going to be the greatest on DFS books compared to where you could be regular books. So check whatever city you're in. Check what books you have available, like in your city, and start placing bets on those. Straight bets. That way you only need one guy to hit, and make sure it's plus EV. Now, if you look at this right here, we have PrizePicks on the screen right now for NBA. As you'll see, the highest EV for PrizePicks is 4.53. Yet, a lot of you watching right now, the only book you have that you're using is PrizePicks. Let me show you something. Select all, update. Let me refresh the tools real quick so we have the absolute most updated version in front of us real quick. Because I did rant a little bit. I just want to make sure everything's good. All right. Now, 4.53 is the highest EV at the top of the list for PrizePicks right now. If we go to select all and update, the highest EV is 9.94. What is that telling you? PrizePicks is almost half the EV level as where you can find it other places. Let's talk about Jason Tatum tomorrow, in tomorrow's game. Okay, just as an example, and then we're going to get into our top 3 locks today. Jason Tatum over 9.5 rebounds you can get on DraftKings at plus 100 odds. He has a 9.94 EV. Minus 122 are the consensus odds across 45 books throughout the industry on Jason Tatum's over 9.5 rebounds. His AI simulation projections also on the over. Jason Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. The fact you're getting it at plus 100 on DraftKings tells me a few things. You're getting it at great value, getting it as an underdog pick, really, where everywhere else, if you look at the consensus, are favored on him going over 9.5 rebounds. Secondly, the chances of this plus 100 becoming a minus 120 are high. You're getting it at an odd that is profitable long term. You're trying to beat the CLV. Every pick you place, you want to get it at a better value than it ends up being by the end of the day. And plus EV will do that. It's not a question, again, it's not a question of if you will be profitable playing plus EV. It is a factual statement. Google it. Do your research, and you will see the exact shit I'm telling you. I don't just speak just to speak. I do it because I really want to see y'all become better bettors. Okay? PropsMadeEasy.com. Lock in. Let's get it. All right. Anyway, let's look at just today. All right. We're gonna look at 428. We're gonna look at just today and see where our locks are today. We're gonna do a lock on NBA, a lock on MLB, and then we're gonna look at a lock on the Game Center. All right. By the way, esports are being added to the Game Center as we speak. We will have League of Legends, Valorant, Game Center bets. Okay, those will be available on the Game Center at some point today. My first lock I want to talk about today is going to be the over on Khalil Ware, over 5.5 rebounds. You can get this on Bet Rivers at minus 115 odds, giving him an 8.38 EV. What makes that EV so high is the fact that the consensus books are at minus 137, almost minus 138. When you average all the books together, and there's 59 books that average to that minus 137, but yet you're getting it at minus 115 on Bet Rivers. That is plus EV. By the end of the day, Bet Rivers themselves will have this line at minus 130 or higher, and guess what you did? You beat the CLV. So wherever book you're on, make sure you're getting it as close to minus 115 as you can on the over on Ware's rebounds of 5.5 is our first lock of the day. That's how easy it is. Let's move on to MLB. Over on MLB, I have all the books selected, and it is one of the easier ones here. This is a beautiful play over on Novig. Andre Palante, over 3.5 strikeouts, you can grab on Novig at minus 120 odds. Like, if you haven't joined Novig yet, you are high as a kite. Novig, especially for baseball. Novig has some of the best value in the entire land for baseball. Take advantage of these spots. Andre Palante is our second lock of the day, over 3.5 strikeouts. You can get it at minus 120 on Novig, 10.28 EV%. What makes that EV so high? His consensus across 56 books have him at a minus 150 consensus odds. So, of course, if you could grab it at minus 120, you are amazing EV. As you can see, many Props Made Easy members have already liked this play underneath it. Andre Palante, over 3.5 strikeouts, is our second lock of the day. Get it on Novig at minus 120 or get it as close to that minus 120 as you can. Guess what? Once again, I am fully expecting that Andre Palante's over 3.5 strikeouts on Novig will go from minus 120 to around where that consensus is, minus 145, minus 150 range. And guess what we did again? We beat CLV, closing line value. We got it at a better value than it ended up being. Let's look at the Game Center. All right, over on the Game Center, let's see where we got the absolute best options available here. Now, all of these top options here for NBA right now, we have a few options that are interesting, but nothing too crazy EV-wise right now for basketball. Okay, when we look at baseball, though, we have an amazing option at the top of the list here, and this will be my third lock of the day that you need to get in. And what does all three of these bets have in common? They are all fantastic plus EV, and as the long term goes, you will end up profitable. We are 7-1 over our last 8 bets. 7-1. All right, let's get to it. Los Angeles Dodgers, minus 1.5 first half run line. You can get on Circa at plus 130. This exact line is plus 111 across 49 books, making it an 8.71 EV value. Amazing options for the Dodgers. Minus 1.5 first half run line. Lock it in on Circa at plus 130 or get it as close to the plus 130 as you possibly can on whatever book you're on. You have to get it as close as you can, though. The closer it gets to that plus 111, you don't want it anymore. Okay? Because you want as big of a differential as you can possibly get. That's what Props Made Easy does for you. It shows you the plays that are the absolute best and where that play is at its best. The problem with a lot of people just play DFS books, and I talked about it in the beginning of this video. I mean, look, realistically, it is what it is. A large percentage of player prop people, especially early people, eventually people learn and they start to grow out of that shit and they become more EV bettors playing regular books. But a lot of the newer crowd, the younger people who are kind of newer into sports betting, all they play is the DFS books. DFS books are not where you want to be long term. Okay? Have fun with it while you can right now. Don't put a ton of your bankroll on it. If you want to really make money in this industry, you want to take that bankroll you have that you use per day, you want to move it to a site where you can straight bet plus EV plays. Put only $20 of your bankroll on the tools at Props Made Easy, which, by the way, over 20,000 people are actively utilizing Props Made Easy right now. Congratulations if you are a Props Made Easy member. No, well, not congratulations, but shout out to y'all. Appreciate all the support and everybody, trying it out and really giving it a go, because 20,000 people is absolutely nuts. So great job, man. 20,000 people out here utilizing this tool that I spent years creating with the developers and creating with the team to make ideal for the regular bettor, and then make it affordable for everybody. Props Made Easy spends 6 figures a year on the data it provides alone, but then charges $20 a month. Absolutely crazy, but you know what? That is what I'm in this shit for. I love being a part of things that offer real value to people at extremely low cost and affordable price. So it's amazing. Look, at the end of the day, as I've always said, you guys either do this shit or you don't. All right? Those are my 3 locks for the day. Lock it in. Remember, plus EV is the only way. Some of you watching still won't listen. It is what it is. You got to learn your life lessons, go lose your money, eventually end up back and following the strategy that we're implementing. All you Props Made Easy who have followed our strategy of 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books, you guys are seeing more money than you've ever seen. Congratulations on that. If you guys ever want to see just the absolute factual evidence of Props Made Easy in action, you can always go check the X account for Props Made Easy at Props Made Easy and just see customers daily dominating. You can go check that out for yourself. You don't have to just listen to me. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com is only $20 a month. What are you waiting on? Do you want to make money or not? Appreciate y'all. Drop a like down below. Comment anything in the comment section. Let's get it. 3-0, baby. I'm out.